Welcome back to the Mail-In Podcast. I am your host, Brett Merriman, coming to you semi-live from lovely Austin, Texas. To my right, the one and only, dripped out today in the Newbies, Salomons, Newbies.
New Balances. These are old.
What
and
up with
gross.
it? What up with it, Sally deFries?
Great. I mean, I'm not really that great.
Okay.
I just woke up at, I don't know, 5 this morning and haven't stopped moving really since then.
Damn, you've been on one.
Yeah.
Well, let us settle into your internet therapy bliss. How about that?
Yeah. Can't wait. And
On
then
the
I get to go
couch.
do a work meeting after
Oh,
this.
fun. Big Tuesday for not Tuesday, Thursday.
Thursday.
God.
And all I really want is like a nap,
Mhm.
but that's just not my future. But you know what?
Well,
Traders tonight. So
There we go. Think of me when it's around, 9:30 tonight. I will be heading to my hockey game in Cedar Park.
that's terrible.
We play at 10 for the second week in a row.
10?
Yeah.
It's too late.
Puck drop at 10. I will be no doubt seeing 2 a.m. tonight.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's for the boys.
It's for the boys.
On a
Ferda.
winning streak. What?
Ferda.
That's Randy.
Ferda boys. We had to explain that to your husband today, what that meant. Ferda.
We did. I
Is
feel
that
like
like a Gen Z thing? Or is that just like
no,
an
it's
internet
like
thing?
a
or
hockey thing. Like for the boys has been shortened to Ferda, like Ferda
Oh, okay.
boys. I think it was a Letter Kenny thing that kind of has seeped into hockey culture since, and just really bro culture.
Yeah, I like 2 months ago I had to ask Will what 6'7" meant.
Sure.
And mostly like Fritz isn't old enough to care about it, but because we were like walking the Trail of Lights and some kid was going, when I say 6, you say 7, 6, 7, 6. And
Damn.
I was like, what's happening right now?
That's tough. I just started when I heard it. I just started trying to make it uncool by just saying 8, 9,
Yeah.
and it really throws the kids for a loop. They're like, "Oh, you boomer."
You know what's sad is like I'm smack dab in the middle of being a millennial
Mm-hmm.
and aspiring to be cool enough to like for Gen Z to like me. But I guess Gen Alpha / whatever generation Fritz and Charlie are in, which I don't even think they qualify. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what's going on. And that makes
No.
me sad because that is me as a middle schooler being like, my parents are so uncool. They just don't get it.
Right.
Like, they don't understand how cool
I feel like
XYZ is.
Gen, call it whatever's after, call it Gen Alpha, has been more into 6-7 than Gen Z. Gen Z is like, come on.
6-7 is like a Gen
This
Alpha
is
thing. It's like
kids.
it's all like elementary and middle school boys, I think.
Yeah.
So the kids that we like are around sometimes are like that we nanny share with are into it.
Mm-hmm. Does it still have legs?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God.
Because I was ordering Valentine's for Fritz's class and
You're the 6 to my 7.
yes.
Oh,
That's great. I love it.
Like I'm like, of course too. You can't do like a Valentine, like the little ones that we would buy in the cardboard that you would like tear apart and like hand one to each person in the class. That's not, no. That's giving
That's
up.
out?
That's out. Although I'm
Oh.
like about to bring it back because what is in now
Mhm.
is like ordering from Etsy, some
Oh.
like pun, whatever, like you're my main squeeze, and then sticking that homemade sticker, like love your friend Charlie, on of like an applesauce pouch. So it's like
Oh.
a fucking $100 ordeal because you got to order the custom Valentines, and then you got to like put a toy with it.
Oh my
But then you
God.
can't do like shitty candy because then you're a bad parent because you gave somebody sugar. So you have to do like an activity or like somebody last year I went over the top, bought all the kids in the class a pair of Bombas,
Goodness.
mostly because we had a code. And I bought like an 8-pack and everyone got, you knocked my socks off, and everyone got a pair of socks.
That's great. Go to the store, buy some Jimmy Neutron Valentines, give the big ones to your crushes and your teacher.
And then the smaller ones go to like your friends.
Yeah. And then you bring home like a set, and maybe you tape a Hershey Kiss on. I think that was like the
Yeah.
the
Or
move.
like a blow pop.
Yeah, candy cane or something like that.
That is not the case now.
No way.
You know what I am actually going to do? This is what Fritz is doing for Valentine's. I decided this last night.
Okay.
He's making friendship bracelets for each kid in his class.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Because we have the beads and I know that we're going to be stuck inside
yeah.
all weekend. So I was like, guess what you're doing? You're making 8 friendship bracelets.
Bead time, Fritz, man. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it won't be like hard. He's just going to string some beads. I'm going to put their name on it. We're going to string some more beads. We're going to tie it.
Perfect.
That's the Valentine.
I like that. Nice little homemade Valentine's Day gift. What are you getting for Valentine's Day?
Nothing. We don't really do Valentine's Day. Oh, what I'm getting for Valentine's Day actually is my husband going to a concert with another dude.
Ooh.
On Valentine's Day.
So you get a house to yourself?
I think we're going to Van Horn's at like 4:30 p.m.
Pre-concert, and all they'll be talking about is the concert they're about to go to.
Correct.
That you are not invited to.
He's like, you can come. And I was like, I don't want to go to Widespread Panic. No offense to
Fair.
The Panic people. It's not even that. I'm not a huge concert goer, as everyone knows. And I was like, I don't really want to do that.
Do you want to lead into your Van Horn's resi by going to watch the USA Olympic hockey game with Randy and I?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Because you know what I am going to do?
When the hell did I agree to that?
You did at James's place.
That's not true.
My Valentine's gift is that we are going to have a babysitter and I'm going to go home and have some alone time and just like go to sleep probably.
You can't beat that.
But actually the day before on Galentine's, famously February 13th, we are doing a girls' mahjong. Like a teacher is coming to teach us mahjong.
Wow. Because
I said this year, in addition to becoming conversational in Spanish, I am going to learn how to play mahjong.
Okay. It's like that scene in Old School that Randy always talks about.
What?
Man, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Where they take the class?
Oh, the blowjob class?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, well, I've taken several blowjob classes on bachelorettes. This is not that. This is like a really intense lady who will not let you talk or drink because you have to learn how to play mahjong.
Oh, she's serious.
They're serious.
Damn. Okay.
And you got to pay her like $100.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a racket.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Yeah.
But like literally she comes and she's like, do not talk. Sit in front of your tiles. Learn how to play. Mm-hmm. No conversing. No drinking.
No shit.
I think you can start conversing when you play, but it's like while she's talking and they don't let you drink the first couple of times. They really want you to learn how to do it.
I get it. Damn.
That is like such a mahjong in like my age group of women right now is so popular. And 2 years ago, I put a mahjong set on the gift guide for retail therapy. Mm-hmm. Someone gifted me one, like a brand did. Super nice. Oh My Mahjong. It's a really nice set. If anybody's from that company is listening, I've totally used it. I have not opened it. Mm. I have not touched it.
We're ready to go with it, though.
So I'm going to break out the tiles.
Okay. I've had, like an auntie. Now that you mention it, I've had 2 separate group texts reach out about doing a game night this weekend because it's going to be nasty weather, cold, not going. You want to hunker down this weekend.
Yeah. You need that hibernation girlfriend.
Hibernation girlfriend. I've initiated Project Mockingbird in my apartment.
Oh, is that Randy's bird thing?
No, he does have an app where you can watch
what's
the
Project
birds.
Mockingbird?
I'm tearing my bedroom down to the studs. I'm refurnishing my bedroom from wall to wall.
Okay, but you're not actually doing construction to it.
Correct. Randy is.
Don't you rent this apartment?
I do. I'm actually not doing any construction to the apartment itself. I'm just refurnishing everything. Walls stay the same, paint stays the same, etc.
Got it.
But I've had a king size mattress in my room for a year. Excuse me, in my laundry room, still in the case.
Oh, it's like rolled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you're going to get a bed frame for it so that it's not on the ground like a serial killer.
Correct. Shouts to my boy, Aaron, who has an extra guest bedroom that he's got. He's like, it's a storage closet basically right now. He's going to let me stage my current bedroom
in
that room. He gets the benefit of having a furnished extra guest room. I get the benefit of
Getting new furniture.
new canvas.
We did that actually. When I moved to Fort Worth, I put all of my bedroom stuff in, like I left it in Lily's house and she just had a guest bedroom.
Yeah. So I have purchased a frame, have the mattress, and now I am, here's an ask that I had. I had this written down. You've been to my place. Right now, I need to know if this is against the rules of feng shui. Right now, my bed, if you walk into my bedroom, the bed presents itself to you.
To the door, yeah.
To the door. Is it against the rules to flip it 180 degrees so I have a bigger wall to work with? But the bed, basically you'd walk in to my bedroom.
It's like the door is on the side of the bed.
Correct, yes.
That's not my favorite.
It's certainly not perfect, but I think it's gonna.
But you want a full blank wall.
I want a full. I want a bigger wall so I can get the end tables that I want, if that makes sense. Because I bought a platform bed frame.
Can you just do one end table?
I could. That's all I need right now. But for the sake of balance and whatnot, I think I could just get one, but I want to. Just in case I can't get the same one down the line.
Man.
No offense, Brett, but like, if you get married, she's gonna throw away all your furniture.
You think? I don't know about this one though. I think this one's.
What does it look like? Is it dark wood?
The frame? No.
Brett, no offense. Project Mockingbird has absolutely nothing to do with what you've been talking about the past 5 minutes.
Okay.
I wanted to ask the question about flipping my bed.
What?
Yeah, but you said Project Mockingbird, and that's nowhere even close.
No, it was just
Project Mockingbird was a wiretapping operation.
Yeah, I know. I know. It was a joke about a project that I'm doing that.
Okay, well now it just makes it seem like you're going to wiretap your bedroom to like be creepy to the people.
No, why are you doing that? I'm not coming to your place and talking in your place anymore. If you're just going to be having
recording all
devices.
of us like Big Brother.
Never mind. The point of this is if you have recommendations for comforters or duvets or pillows, send them my way.
Yeah, and then Brett will send them back to you with wiretap devices and stuff.
I'm not wiretapping any. I don't know. If you ask me, you're like, Brett, you have till the end of the week to figure out how to wiretap a room. Couldn't do it.
You could just
I'd be like,
you just hide a microphone.
Yeah, but where do you plug it into? Where do you put it? I could not set up surveillance. If you gave me a week to do it, I couldn't do it. Here's a mic. It goes.
That's why he's having me over to help him out with everything.
No, Randy has more. He has a more comprehensive toolbox to break down my current situation, and he's really good about making things. If you make things like modular, he labels them well. So when I re-put it back together, because I don't have the instructions anymore, Randy will do a good job of making it so I can do that again.
You know that you can just like literally Google instructions for whatever. They have that on all the Legos now, by the way.
Really?
If you lose the Lego instructions for anything, it's all online in a PDF.
Okay. Good to know.
Just FYI.
Good to
for all
know.
those out there, those Lego heads out there. Should we just do the episode?
We should do the episode. Yeah. But first, do you have big goals this year, Sally?
Learning Spanish.
Okay. How about like culinary goals?
Sure.
Little time to cook, perhaps?
Yeah. Wanting healthier food at the hospital.
Mm-hmm. How about our friends over at Factor to help out with that?
Yeah, I had the Factor Sakara, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, the chicken shawarma salad at work the other day. It was honestly great. It totally slapped. Would get again, would eat multiple times. Came with 3 different sauces.
Dang.
Just did one of those Kardashian salad shakes like this, and then mixed it all up, ate it, absolutely inhaled it, actually. Felt great.
There's the read, folks.
And it was like less than me eating hospital chicken nuggets.
Sure.
And feeling like shit about myself later.
So you're saying it had quality functional ingredients, including lean proteins, colorful veggies, and whole food ingredients and healthy fats, perhaps?
All of those.
No
and
refined
the convenience
sugars?
Of not having to. I like at the hospital, it's either like you're eating, no offense to the hospital food. It's good. It is just not good for you, which is actually like ironic given the fact that you're in a hospital.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So being able to take something like a factor meal to the hospital makes me feel better about my life and feel better than other people because I'm eating healthy and I'm not like, I can't cook anything at the hospital. I mean, I can microwave something, but I can't like get out a pan
Sure.
or a blender.
Yeah.
So that's where those smoothies come in handy. Just pop one of those right into the fridge.
Good for you. You look happy and healthy.
Thanks.
Not me. Did we catch the little Rodrigo there? No?
No. Sorry.
Head to factormeals.com/mail50off and use code mail50off to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for a year. Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Again, factormeals.com/mail50off and use code mail50off to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for 1 year. Make healthier eating easy with Factor. How often are we washing jeans?
That's the first question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have like a set time limit. I go on vibes.
Okay.
And here are the vibes for me. I do not wash jeans every time.
Okay.
If I wear them and they don't have anything spilled on them or smell like a bonfire or something wild,
Mm-hmm.
I will put them usually on the chair that's in our bedroom for probably several days and then rehang them.
Got it. Okay.
But I would say if I was calculating, probably every 4 to 5 wears, like not 4 to 5, maybe 5 wears, washing them because I've maybe stretched them out. Like if I take them on a trip and have worn them on the plane, they are getting washed solely for being in air travel, but also usually because I've stretched them so much that they need to
Gotcha.
back to their form.
That's fair. I'll be the ignorant one here. I'm new to this phenomenon. I treated jeans as if they were just a pair of pants
Regular
to be
clothes,
washed after each wear.
Same.
And
I honestly did the same until probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago especially when I started buying nicer jeans.
Okay. That's fair. It's funny that this question came in this week because I saw a reel of somebody, basically accosting somebody for washing their jeans too much. And I was like, oh, that's me. I wash denim every time.
Are you also putting them in the dryer?
I sure am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I think I have really decreased my own personal tumble dry usage.
Mm-hmm.
My children's clothes all get tumble dried because I'm not
Of course,
messing with that. But and caveat, anytime Fritz or Charlie wears jeans, they're getting washed because there's like mud all over them. They're disgusting.
Dirty jeans are different than just worn
jeans.
Yeah.
This is probably, I know that retail therapies talked about this, and like probably Barrett would just absolutely head explode.
Somebody. Yeah.
There's something about like you can put them in the freezer helps them.
Oh yeah, Barrett's done that. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think it's more to like break them in when like if it's raw denim.
Yeah, and I think putting stuff in the freezer and like helps with maybe like the smell. I don't know. Like if you ever because that's the thing. This is what's difficult. If you own something and you're just like happen to be near a campfire or whatever or a fireplace, and now all your shit smells.
Yeah.
You can tumble dry like dry clothes to kind of get that smell out, or like steam or whatever. But yes, I do not wash my jeans every time.
Good for you.
But it's pre me having children, post like the period of time between like me being a little bit more grown up and before I had kids, I definitely washed them less. But now that I have kids, like shit spills.
Shit spills. I've been much more like you. I've been using the like no heat tumble dry for a lot of things.
Like to freshen up clothes.
Sure. Freshen up clothes. Any top.
Yeah. It helps get the wrinkles out.
Yeah.
And you don't have to like fully get a steamer out or like a dryer.
Laying things flat to avoid shoulder nipples.
Yeah.
Randy always makes fun of my shoulder nipples. And so.
I'm not the only one.
You're not. And I have wide shoulders, so they're accentuated. So I've been laying a lot of things flat to avoid embarrassment. I'm getting better.
Do you need to get new hangers?
Yeah. I mean, I have a bunch of your Target hangers that you
No,
had
you
for 10
gotta
years.
redo all your hangers, dude.
And you
I don't
also
want to
need
do
to
the felt ones though.
you need to tumble dry low, not no heat.
Do you know? You're
Brett
right.
does no
I
heat
have
when he
this
tumble
low
dries.
heat, the 20-minute timer.
I mean, not good because you used to not.
Okay.
And then they would just be extremely wrinkled.
Here we go.
Yeah. I was gonna add something to this, and I don't remember what it was now, but I'll think of it in a little bit. The jeans thing / clothes in general, like
Mhm.
there a lot of stuff I wear now. If I don't like fully, oh, actually, I just remembered what I was gonna say. If I don't like this, especially sweaters and knits and
Oh, yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like if I haven't like sweat in it, it's like not a t-shirt
Mhm.
or like undergarments. I am hanging it back up.
Sure.
Okay. Speaking of like, if you have this bonfire smell on your clothes, I went to Tiny's Milk and Cookies today. A
Oh.
little coffee shop, pastries
Cookies.
near, cookies. This morning, grab a coffee. The dude in front of me, it's 8:15 a.m.
Mm.
is full ass smoking a cigar. A cigar
Tight.
at 8:15 on a Thursday morning.
Yeah.
The way Tiny's Milk and Cookies is set up, it's like a little house stand situation. So you wait outside. Like there's no walking inside, right? It's like a window,
Mhm.
like you were going to a trailer or something. So he's outside at least, but I had to stand like 20 feet away from him. And then all these people were like rolling in, like these college girls behind me. And they were like, "Are you in line?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in line, but I don't want to stand next to this dude smoking a cigar at 8:15.
Yeah. What age range are we talking on said fella?
My age. He's my
so
age.
he's not like an old man who doesn't
He
give
was
a fuck.
like wearing a work backpack, had a cigar that was like mostly smoked down.
That makes it so much worse.
Oh
Like,
my God.
I thought he was going to be like a guy in his
I thought he was
young.
If
like,
he's
young-
retired and wants to
60s,
smoke a
yeah.
cigar at
Yeah.
8:15, like do what you want.
No.
He is in like business casual, maybe a little more casual than that, with the backpack on, like a laptop bag, getting a coffee and clearly going to work and having a fucking cigar at 8:15.
I don't think there are any occasions where you smoke a cigar before noon.
Pre-work.
Oh, whoa,
Pre-work,
whoa,
too.
whoa. A golf outing?
I'm doing
Yeah.
cigars
Golf?
after
Okay.
the
But,
round.
but Brett just said any. But
I mean,
I'm definitely,
I
if we're
guess-
doing a scramble, it's a morning, and it's like 10 o'clock in our tea time, I'm smoking a
Okay,
cigar
but
with the
Randy,
boys.
this
Fine.
golf course
Golf is
rules
different, yeah.
basically don't apply
Yeah,
anywhere.
I'm
Like
just
you
saying,
can also
Brett
drink
said
at
there was
7 a.m.
never anything, and I'm pointing out that there is a
Okay.
time.
Okay, but it's like golf course and airports,
Rules
time
don't
doesn't
apply.
exist. Like,
It's still 1976.
but
Yeah.
also time is not a time is a construct. It like
yeah.
it doesn't exist.
Correct.
Like,
Correct.
in those settings.
That would be
At
the one
Tiny's
you're
Milk and Cookies, where there's literal, it's like 10 children, including my own, who was with me to get a donut. I'm like, what is happening?
Mhm.
It was inside, or is it?
No,
like,
we're-
it's like a window.
It's a
I missed
window.
that. Gotcha.
So he's outside, but still, it was perplexing.
It's egregious. You can't before the even 8:15. You got to think he's been ripping that in the car. And
Do you,
cigars.
can you rip? I mean, I know you can rip a cigar wherever you want, but like, are people smoking cigars in cars?
No, because you have to ash it.
You can ash out the window just like a
I mean,
cigarette.
yes, yeah, but
But still, yeah, it's crazy.
I mean,
it's egregious.
think about how bad the car smells.
And think about like if you smoked a cigar, that's a 30-minute long, 45-minute long process. You
No,
gotta
he clearly is a rise and
Rise
smoke
smoke.
smoke a cigar, dude.
I mean, if you're ripping cigs in the car or ripping a J before work, do your thing. Not my cup of tea, but do your thing. A cigar is outrageous. It's
No,
one,
and what's wild, so I actually ran into a family friend while we were there, and
Mm-hmm.
he was on the phone, and I like waved at him, and I was like, "Are you in line?" Did the exact same thing to him that the college girls did to me after. And he was like, "Go ahead." And then I realized that the cigar guy was in front of him. And so he got off the phone, and the cigar guy was 20 feet ahead of us because we were keeping our distance. He's like, I can't walk into work and smell like cigar smoke because
Yeah.
everyone's going to be like, what the fuck's your problem?
what is going on? You're like, we got to talk
I
about
don't know.
something?
I'm sorry for that 10-minute tangent, but that
No.
was, I haven't even expressed that to anybody today. I forgot to text Will about it. I just was like, what's happening?
It's egregious. That's a move. It's egregious. And I
don't
can't
know.
say I respect it.
I did not like it.
Yeah, no. Golf course, you're right, Randy, is the only acceptable location for a pre-noon cigar.
Yeah.
Oof. You want to do the next one?
Yes. I'm all rattled now. Hey, Brett, Sally, and Randy. My husband and I are both longtime listeners of the podcast. We live up north, and I'm currently experiencing the winter blues. I know my husband is listening, so please sell him on moving to Austin. We have a soon-to-be toddler, and I feel like there's a lot more to do down in Austin year-round compared to Pennsylvania. Apparently, just being close to Matsell Rancho isn't enough to make him make the move. Sell Austin to us / him, please. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to say something that's unpopular.
Okay.
I'm from Austin. I love Austin. I don't think that there's a term coined for this yet, but there should be. It's called like the summer blues, where it's so goddamn hot. You're like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's me every year.
You don't like get to go outside in the summer unless you're in a pool or willing to have a heat stroke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying. I'm doing what I'm not doing what she asked, but I'm just saying when people, you got to consider you're basically trading one extreme for the other.
Correct.
This is like how Will and I talked about Michigan when we considered like ever moving there. And I'm like, we're either and his argument is like the summers would be better. And I'm like, yep. But now we're trading a 6 month long summer for a 6 month long winter.
Yeah. More than 6 month long winter.
And more than 6 month long summer here.
I mean, it was 85 degrees on January 2nd.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Here,
Here, I'll chip in.
Randy's
I'll
the
there.
ultimate Austin salesman.
The people that have never lived like up north, like Brett and I would do this. It's not just how cold it is. It's that you straight up don't get to see the sun. There's like an actual, like you don't get the vitamins from the sun. It's overcast every single day for like 6 to 8 months straight. And then you add in the precipitation and the cold, and the days are shorter too than down here. Like in the dark times, it's dark at 4 o'clock. Like here, it gets dark at 6. It gets dark at 4. So I think weather-wise, I will take the extreme heat. I still go out. You can go to Barton Springs. You can go to a pool. When it's negative out, you're not stepping outside. You can still step outside.
Randy is a flower.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I'm opposite. Like I love my house. So but I get it. I think I would get really depressed in a winter situation. Like, even though I love, like I am a homebody, I like being inside. I think it would be tough for me to be inside all the time, which is why people should get red light panels if you live up north. Okay. I know I'm like doing the no Austin sell. I'm going to bring up one other thing here. Depending on your political leanings, it is, I think it is somewhere, I don't know how to say this politically correct, that could be difficult to have and raise children.
I'll put it this way. Your friend group that you create down here will be much more politically diverse than your friend group up north.
Maybe not, but
Pennsylvania. Well, yeah, maybe Pennsylvania, but
it depends where in Pennsylvania you are. Austin is a very liberal city and a very conservative state. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that if you are going to have another child, that's something to think about because you're really letting go of a lot of personal liberties. You also have to think about Texas in the bottom 5th of education in our country. So if you are not going to send your kids to a private school, there's a very large chance that you have to send them to public school. And Austin public schools are pretty decent. The property taxes here are very high because we prop up most of the state in property taxes.
With no state income taxes. The selling point, the high property taxes being the other side of
the caveat there. So if you are in a city like Austin, Houston, Dallas, your property taxes are usually pretty high because, again, we are propping up a lot of the rest of the state, especially the like AISD school district taxes.
Sure.
That all being said, because I think that this is always a debate that Will and I have is like, do we stay here? Do we go somewhere else? The grass is not greener. It's just a shittier shade of brown if you are thinking about bad things, right?
Sure.
So every place can have shitty things about it. The great things about Austin, I think in general, Austin still, like, people complain who are originally from Austin, like me, who like are like, oh, like it ain't what it used to be. And that is true, but it also is like it ain't what it used to be in a good way. I think Austin still feels like a small city, but has a lot of the accoutrements that you would want in a big city. Like that, because Austin is a popular place to live, you almost are getting some of the amenities of like LA and New York, if that's your vibe, which it is mine, of like good food, good like personal luxuries, like whether it's a good hair place to go or getting your nails done or good workout classes or good gyms or cool clubs to go to or everyone here, there's places to go play pickleball or paddle or whatever, like that don't exist in like a random Pennsylvania small town, right?
Yeah.
Because Austin is like culturally very at the forefront of what's going on.
Yeah.
So there are things to do, which is nice. Like, I think we forget about that. Another great thing, depending on where you are in Pennsylvania, like Austin Airport actually getting better. I mean, the airport itself sucks, but the flights are good. Like these are just things I think about like on a daily basis. Like, is my life going to be easier or more difficult? Like, we have pretty decent access to good food all the time, whether it's grocery stores or restaurants. In terms of like an outdoor city, yes, it is insanely hot a lot of the time, but we have like a lot of hike and bike trails. You have a little bit more topography than you do like Houston, that's very flat. You can go
Big
a couple like 30 minutes outside the city and be in like some really cool, like Hamilton Pool, like natural springs. Mountains is a very loose term, but like, some hiking,
some elevation change for sure.
Elevation change. Con, the allergies suck. The allergies are very, very bad.
That's true.
And you're going to get got because no one is immune to it. Whether it's cedar or mold or pollen, you'll be allergic to one of them and it will ruin 3 months of your life.
Yeah. I'll say the number one con, and it's not even close, it is my number one con over any pro, is the weather. It's too hot. There are not distinct seasons like you would experience in the north, the northeast. But it is propped up by the vibrance of the city. People want to live here. There are young families all over the place. The recreation's fantastic. You can do things at any time of the year. Access to water, boats, lakes, rivers, hiking, elevation change, like you mentioned. It is a beautiful city, especially kind of west of the city. You can make traffic and commutes manageable depending on where you live and where you work. Avoid I-35 is kind of the one key there. Downtown's beautiful, growing, buzzing. Food is incredible. Access to not public transit, but mass transit, whether that's airports or immediate roadways, is great. And culturally, it's just it's cool. People are cool. It's a city of golden retrievers. Everybody's doing something. Everybody's fit and fun and down to, maybe not go out is the right word, but families with kids will meet up at breweries on Saturday mornings after soccer practice and have gatherings. It's like, it's family friendly. Everybody's nice on the surface, at least. There's a lot of transplants who have cool stories. From Pennsylvania, from New York, from Indiana, from California. Like, it's a city brimming with like energy. And that's something I love about it, which you get locked out of for 5 or 6 months out of the year in the Northeast, especially not in New York or Philly or, Boston, where people still buzz around and it's -10 outside. But it's my favorite place I've lived outside of Saratoga. So take that there's pros and cons like everywhere. Like you said, it doesn't matter where you move. There'll be something you don't like. There'll be things you do like. And Matt's El Rancho is not the worst selling point, but come on down. A lot of people try it. Some people love it. Some people leave after a year.
Yep.
I've had a lot of friends do both. Randy, you want the next one?
No.
Hey guys, and Salio. So we're trying to plan a trip early next year with our baby, who will be about 9 months at the time we will travel. We missed the boat on booking our first few destinations, i.e. Hawaii and Mexico. And now the prices have skyrocketed, so we're leaning towards going to San Diego and Napa each for a few days. Any recommendations on things to do with the baby? This will be our first time flying with him, so I'd love to hear any advice you have. Sally, for traveling with a young one. For reference, we're in the Pacific Northwest, so the flights won't be crazy long. Thanks.
We did San Diego with Fritz when he was 9 months old, and it was great.
Because that's still potato phase, right?
It was for him.
Okay.
He was maybe crawling. I can't remember. I don't think he was crawling yet. So it's decently potato. And we did San Diego. It was January. If we could have done it, I would have like maybe waited a month or two for it to get a little bit warmer, if possible. But we went to like fun dinners and early dinners. Honestly, I guess it won't matter because they're already on the Pacific coast. But when you are coming from the east, it's nice to do early dinners because they're already like feeling like it's 7 o'clock. So then they go to bed early. That can be a little limiting in the sense of if you're trying to do something after the baby's asleep. But like we just hung out at the hotel, which was fine.
Yeah. Hotel
San
bars can be
Diego,
your best friend.
San Diego is a really kid friendly and really easy to do. We did not do any of the like big attractions, aka the zoo or the SeaWorld or Legoland or any of that because Fritz was too young to appreciate it and I wasn't like really gung ho exactly about any of that. But we did like go to the beach, go to La Jolla. We ate at Torrey Pines. Like we just went and had lunch there, which is fun. Because it was a nice day out and it was just good vibes. I'm trying to think of we just did a lot of like it was like cold and rainy one of the days we were there. So we like took a 30-minute road trip to go get a burrito one day.
Sure. Little California burrito with fries in it.
Yeah, exactly. Napa, I would say could be a little more difficult with the kid depending on what
car dependent. You got to still drive from SF, or if you go to like Santa Rosa, you can fly into. But.
Yeah. I have not done Napa with the child. We did when we stayed at Stanley Ranch. There were tons of kids there. Like it's a very kid-friendly resort because a lot of people go up there for like long weekends and stuff from San Francisco or even LA. Like there was like a big California crowd who'd either like come in, but a lot of San Francisco families. Stanley Ranch is a great, very friendly, kid-friendly place because a lot of hotels up there that are a little bit nicer tend to be adults only.
Okay.
In Napa. And obviously Napa has a lot of good food. Again, a lot of the places we were probably weren't super kid friendly, but I think Sonoma or Napa proper tend to be a little bit more kid friendly in terms of like
they're towns, like
chill
Petaluma
vibes.
too.
Yeah. But if you're getting up into like St. Helena or Yountville or,
you're truly basically just going from vineyard to vineyard.
Yeah.
And
probably taking a 9-month-old isn't going to like totally be great for everyone.
I wonder what the.
But I feel like everyone, like Scribe that's in Sonoma, people always rave about, and it's like very relaxed. You can basically hang out all day, have wine, play games, etc. So finding places like that would be good for a kid. You can also, one thing that we did, sans child, but it would do with Fritz or Charlie or both again, is we went out to Bolinas and like we drove from San Francisco, but we were like in Marin, Mill Valley, and then up to Bolinas, like on the coast. And I feel like any of those places with kids would have been fine.
Yeah. And 9 months too. Like they're not potato mode, but they're not. They don't.
But
need
they're
a-
not like
they don't need a
they're not like
playground.
sprinting away from
Yeah.
you. Like you
Yeah,
can bring
yeah.
a couple toys in a diaper bag and they're going to be fine.
Sure.
And hopefully like napping twice. So maybe they'll nap in the stroller.
What about 9-month plain?
9-month
tips?
plane was the sweet spot for us.
Yeah.
He did great on that flight. It was when he turned a year that it was a real nightmare.
Okay. So at 9 months playing, you don't need a million activities. You don't need to. You're not.
No,
wrangling,
usually they'll
you're-
still nap in a stroller or on you.
Mhm.
They only need a few toys, maybe a book, maybe like a little, whatever, rattle, something like that that's going to keep their attention, snacks, but they're not like,
Wouldn't be a super long flight to. I'm assuming Portland or Seattle.
yeah.
So it's a couple hours tops.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I think
that's
I like
nice.
people traveling, with kids, like they're just still wanting to do it, still wanting to have their lives and bring the kid along too.
Yeah.
I think that's a good attitude. to
You
have.
should travel with your kids when they are in this phase because
Yeah.
it gets infinitely worse for about 2 years. Sorry.
You know what they could put on their dome while they're out running around Napa?
Some sunglasses.
How about a pair of Warby Parkers? Sally, I got a pair of Warby Parkers. They're called the Abes.
Mm-hmm.
They look sick
Why are you wearing them?
because it was an overcast day today.
Oh, okay.
Major
Oh, they're
overcast.
sunglasses. They're not glasses.
Yeah,
Glasses.
I don't have glasses.
You
I've
didn't
never
want to
had
just like
glasses,
look
glasses.
cool with some glasses.
I've never tried that. I should.
That's what
this
I'm
would have
gonna
been my
do.
opportunity to do.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I haven't ordered mine yet
Man, you know what? Maybe I'll go back and buy some more Warby Parkers and just do the glasses
because
inside
there's
again.
something about feeling smarter than people when you're wearing glasses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like glasses are an accessory now.
they are.
I mean,
They
they've
are,
always
yeah.
been an accessory, but it's like a main point of accessorizing. As somebody who loves sunglasses, I love having multiple pairs of sunglasses.
Mhm.
But now I'm like, should I just get into the regular glasses game? Just
You
wear
could.
those around.
So grab some Warbies because
Yeah.
when it comes to quality for the price, Warby Parker's the best. Honestly, I don't even think it's close. You have like a pair of Warbies in your hand. They have some weight to them, which makes you know like they're legit.
You know what my favorite thing about Warby Parker is?
Hit
And this
me.
is coming from someone who has, I think we have at least 2 locations in Austin,
Mhm.
possibly more, but I know we have the one on South
3.
Congress.
South Congress Domain and at the mall.
You're right. No, there's 4 because there's a Warby Parker that's like right next to our house.
Okay, 4.
Okay. So I have the ease of going into a Warby Parker and like trying them on. But you know what you can do online?
Mm-hmm.
Do the virtual try on.
You can do the virtual try on. Game changer.
How about
Game
that, Mr. and Mrs. Pennsylvania?
changer.
Yeah, you don't
For
even need
Warby
you don't
Parkers.
even need to be in Austin because you can virtually try it on at your house in Pennsylvania.
Their prescription glasses start at $95, so you can get quality and stylish frames at an affordable price. They have everything you need for happier eyes. That includes contacts, online eye exams, and sunnies. It's all in one place, which makes everything so much easier. They also have 300 retail stores across the U.S., like we mentioned, 4 of them, at least, being in Austin. And maybe the best part of Warby Parker, for every pair they sell, they also give a pair to someone in need. They've distributed over 20 million pairs of glasses to people in need through its Buy a Pair, Give a Pair program. Randy, you had a lovely experience getting your Warby Parkers because you
Mhm.
customized the F out of them.
Oh, yeah. Got the anti-fatigue, the blue light blocking, and I'm getting prescription ones.
You are,
yeah.
yeah.
So pretty easy.
Yeah, I went polarized on mine. So
You got to protect your eyes.
to get those out in the sun
Mhm.
here soon. Warby Parker gives you quality and better looking prescription eyewear at a fraction of the going price. And our listeners can get 15% off plus free shipping when they buy 2 or more pairs of prescription glasses at warbyparker.com/mail. That's 15% off when you buy 2 pairs of glasses at warbparker.com/mail. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. All right, Sally, I got a doozy for you.
Okay.
Dear Brett and Sally, here we go. My fiance and I have been engaged since October of 2024. I secretly got with her mom,
Whoa.
pause, and her closest friends, pause,
Whoa.
and we threw a badass surprise engagement party.
Okay. You paused it at wrong times.
I proposed in the comfort of our apartment then told her to get ready, that I had something cool planned. Long story short, we had damn near 100 people at my in-laws to celebrate our engagement. It almost felt like a wedding. Champagne toasts, food, dancing, the whole 9 yards. Fast forward to the beginning of 2025, and we'd slowly started easing into the wedding planning process. It was just more of ideas like how many guests, wedding party size, location, etc. Then, surprise, we're pregnant. Once we found this out, all wedding ideas were on the back burner, obviously. The next step was getting out of our tiny apartment that was already crammed with us and our 4-year-old stepson before the baby got there. Being in our late 20s and in this economy, we found buying a house very difficult. Without asking or even hinting around to it, my fiance's stepdad stepped up and offered to buy a house for us. We just had to pay the monthly mortgage. Growing up, not coming from much, this was the most amazing thing somebody had ever done for me. Not only did this man buy a house, but proceeded to dump a large amount of money into completely remodeling said house. This house is more than I could have ever dreamed of. That's incredible. Fast forward again, baby boy arrived in October of 2025, and we're coming up on 2 months of being in our beautiful home. So now the question of, okay, when the hell do we get married? At this point, after everything the in-laws have done for us, a wedding would 100% be out of our pockets. The thought of asking my in-laws for help has never crossed my mind. They've obviously done enough. She also has her actual father who lives in Michigan, but he's been battling cancer off and on, so we would never throw that on him. Also, my fiance's 22-year-old dumb little sister got engaged to her boyfriend of not even a year, and they are now getting married in October of this year. So stupid. We would totally wait until they got their dumb Instagram wedding out of the way before we did something for ourselves. So, with the new baby, house, and everything else in life going on, do we just say fuck it and go to the courthouse? Any advice would be awesome. Love the pod and love you guys. Thanks.
Well, congrats on the house and the kid.
Congrats on the house, the kid.
What a ride.
The engagement.
Yes, 100% go to the courthouse.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
At this point, you guys have to really ask yourself, how important is a wedding to you? Because it doesn't seem like
right.
It seems like it's going to just put stress on, you have the family and everything right now. It's like, do you really need this wedding? You already had like the kind of wedding with your engagement. So it's you guys have a real conversation. Do you guys really want a wedding? If yes, then maybe do something small. If not, just be like, yeah, fuck it.
I would go to the courthouse now, whenever, before the little sister's wedding. Get married before her, have a ceremony, have your whichever family members you want there after for like a lunch. And then in a year, on your year anniversary, throw a party.
Love that. Small, super intimate, like borderline, not casual, but you know what I mean. Just the immediate people in your life to celebrate the actual matrimony.
Mm-hmm.
And then have a party at
if you want
at a Lupe Tortilla.
Like have that Lupe Tortilla.
I don't know. I'm just a
Brett
large
loves Lupe
restaurant.
Tortilla.
I do love Lupe
No,
Tortilla.
I'm saying like an event, like a
Okay, you could do put a tent up in a backyard.
or yeah, whatever you want it to
Or
be.
Lupe Tortilla.
But like 100 people if you want. But if a year from now you're like, oh, we're pregnant again, then
Mhm.
it is what it is. Or a year from now, you just say, actually, I don't want to spend money on 100 people and I'd rather go to Italy. Then you do that. There are so many better things that you could spend your money on than this, in my opinion. Now, it seems like they already have kind of come to that conclusion.
I get the sense that one of them, whether that be him or her, wants the wedding still.
Mhm.
The other being more along our thinking of just like, no, you guys are good. Like life has happened the way it's happened for a reason. Go celebrate that and don't spend an arm and a leg on
Yeah.
a wedding.
You just already have other shit to worry about, like your newborn child and your stepson and like your house. I'm not saying that unmarried people don't have that stuff to worry about, because obviously you are unmarried and do have that stuff to worry about. But when you're already like past the point, like what other married people are striving to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't think it's worth the like
Headache, logistics, money
mm-hmm.
of trying to get every like aligned with 150 people on something. When a backyard or event space, like
listen, if you had fuck you money and you could have a wedding and you hire somebody to do it and you don't have to think about it and whatever, do it.
Yeah.
But I would not spend time or mental energy or money on this when you already have a lot going on in your life.
I think overextending yourselves here is the worst possible option. I think having something fun and casual where people can come and go as they please at a certain event space or tent or backyard or Lupe Tortilla is perfect here.
Are you getting paid by Lupe Tortilla?
I love Lupe. I think I'm craving it.
Yeah. If one of you really wants something special to like make it feel like something very, very small,
Just
where you can still get dressed up and you can still do vows, but like you don't need to be doing anything big. You don't need to have a big traditional wedding
It
anymore.
sounds like you already sort of did it once with the engagement party. It was just like, I got her mom and her closest friends on board for a get together. We had 100 people there. We had champagne, food, and dancing. Just run that back. Whatever, like if you can swallow that cost again, whatever that might have been, that sounds like a perfect option.
Yeah.
100 people, keep it local, keep it fun, keep it light, keep it casual, and you're good to go. But I don't think,
Yeah, you don't
in
need
my opinion, Sally's opinion, and Randy's opinion, I think we're saying forego the traditional wedding.
You don't need the
Mhm.
ceremony and the cocktail hour and the big photographer and
The sit-down dinner, the past
donut wall,
apps,
the flowers, all that. You don't need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to make it special and still do something, do it. But you don't need it. You don't need all the bells and whistles.
You're a real bell and whistle over there, pal. You know that?
I don't even know what that means, bro.
No. How about number 6, Sally?
Last one.
Yeah.
Hey, Mail and Crew. I have recently started seeing a girl who's much older than me. For context, I'm a 23-year-old guy who's living in a new city in North Carolina, very far from home. She's 33 and from NYC, so also far from family home. I mentioned that because we're both far away from family, aka people who may judge us over the current situation. So far, it isn't anything serious between us, but I could see it going that way. Any thoughts, advice, recommendations on how to go about this? The age doesn't bother me, but I do think it gets to her sometimes. Let me know.
10 years.
It's a decade.
I don't know. I need to know how long they've been dating.
Yeah, you said nothing serious.
It's not serious. It's new, but he could see it getting serious. I think you're still in the just play it out mode.
Yeah,
like you don't need to be telling your family you found the girl you're going to marry.
Yeah, this feels a little puppy dog to me.
You're getting ahead of
Yeah.
the shelf there, bud.
Let's
see how things go.
Stay on
first.
your skis, as they say. Don't get over your skis. As somebody who's gotten over his skis once or twice.
I understand like him thinking about it mostly because he's probably thinking about it in the context of like it's going to freak her out and he's trying to get ahead of it before it becomes a problem.
Mhm.
But I think the best thing that you, the royal you, can do in this situation is keep a cool head about you and like almost show her that the age is not a problem and that you're more mature than 23 and
Mhm.
trying to like freak out about it right now and like tell her how mature you are and that it shouldn't be an issue and you're in the same phases of life is not going to reassure her as much as it's going to probably freak her out. Like if being serious with somebody and if you want the same thing she wants, even though you're 10 years apart, then just act like that.
Yeah. And you're in the first portion of dating, which is the most fun part. Enjoy each other's company, get to know each other, get a trip planned, like do the things that
But I think
in that first stage that are fun.
I think if you're worried about like the judgment, whether it's from your family, her
Mhm.
family and friends, her, whatever, if you just act this, like whether it's her being too old for you, you being too young for her, like if y'all just seem normal together and are like in a healthy
Mhm.
relationship, there might be a time where her friends are like, oh, I didn't even realize he was 23.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Don't play into the fact that you're 23. Just if you're mature at 23, act that way.
But like also, I think it's more important for you both, not that you need to go tell her this, but like you personally to think of like if I want to get serious with her, what will that look like for our life? Because like if you've got a bunch of 23-year-old like shithead friends,
Mm-hmm.
they're not gonna like be in the same mindset that she is.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're really looking at some like life changes of like, is she gonna want to have kids soon? Are you ready to be a dad at 25? Like, are all of her friends like kind of more established than yours? Those are the things that impact a relationship that are like outside
the
tertiary
outside
things
voices, yeah.
that matter more than like your friend's opinion, because those are the little daily things that impact your life more than like your mom or her mom being like, he's so young.
Mm-hmm.
She's so old. Like it's the fact that you go to a bar and like all your friends are blackout and
Yeah.
she's like icked out by it. Or
Sure.
like you have to go to a baby shower with her and you're just like,
I'm bored. Yeah.
yeah. If that's not a problem, cool.
Yeah.
Great. Live in the moment. Age is just a number. I mean, above 18.
Yes.
Like let's not
be real.
let's not perpetuate.
Yep.
I
pedophilia
agree
here.
with what Sally just said. Like, you might not realize a decade. Like, it says nothing serious so far, but have you like really gone and hung out with her friends? Has she hung out with you? Have you
Good
really
question.
mended your lives together yet? In that you're gonna start seeing things there because, like Sally said, like your friends want to go to a concert that doesn't start till 11. She's like, no, I want to go home. Like,
Yeah.
that's when like conflict's gonna happen. So.
And
You
if
just don't get ahead of yourself right now. And you
Yes.
also say, I think it gets to her. Have you had these conversations with her? Like, I want to, like Sally said earlier, don't be like, no, I'm really mature for my age.
yeah,
If she brings it up, then you
don't
can reassure
sweep it
her,
under the
but, like,
rug for sure.
yeah,
But
you're gonna see things like you're gonna see the conflicts and it might become a problem.
Exactly.
But we'll
But
see.
for
also
now, live in the moment.
if it's meant to be, it will be. But mostly, like if you're going to be compatible with each other, then this shit will fall by the wayside.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you'll learn how to overcome it. But like trying to panic about it right now is not doing anything besides causing panic.
Bingo. And that's the same thing for age, distance, X level, whatever you might say. Like if it's meant to be, it'll be. Don't let some future possibility ruin the current situation.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck. We're cheering for you.
Mhm.
Probably.
Hopefully. That'll do it for us today, Sal.
Great.
Anything else before we bounce?
No, I get to go be in a work meeting now.
Hey,
So excited.
well, if you're in the Austin area and or like all of the, I don't know, Tennessee
Big
Valley,
chunk of the South.
from DC to New York to Philly to Arkansas, Memphis, northern Mississippi. Shouts to Oxford. Hunker down. It's going to be a chilly one. A lot of ice, a lot of snow coming your way.
Just stay warm. Stock up on food.
Stay warm, stock up on food. Randy's
Get-
going to have
get-
his fireplace TikToks going.
Get water.
Do that too.
Get a lot of water. Drinking water and buckets of water to flush your toilet.
Amen. Anywho, that'll do it. Next week, the plan is to record an episode Monday. I will be going to Utah to ski on what I hope is any level of snow, because famously they have gotten about 3 inches this winter. So we'll see there. But plan is to record on Monday to drop an episode to y'all next week, depending on if we can get in the studio with roads, power, water, etc. Austin, in the South, I suppose in general, winter infrastructure not exactly built out like it is in the North.
Mm-hmm.
So when these things happen, whether it be ice, snow, etc., roads become completely impassable. They don't.
Sorry.
They don't salt the rest. I was just over here watching.
Sorry.
Reels.
No. Sorry. I got a notification. I was trying to check it.
And so we'll TBD, but we're trying to get one up if we can get in the studio on Monday.
Cautiously optimistic.
Me too.
Because I don't know. I think it will be okay.
I do too. I think the threat of like a once in a generation ice storm that might have been there earlier this week has subsided.
At least for Austin. I don't think that will be the case for everywhere else, but
right.
we're a little bit more south.
Austin
I'm hoping that it'll be okay.
Gotten more into the cold rain and a little bit of ice versus a apocalyptic ice situation.
Yeah.
So,
but please, everyone else, stay safe.
Everybody else stay safe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
But like people in Austin, don't worry about it. I'm just kidding. You should be prepared.
Where do the folks find you, Sal?
Well, as you just heard, I do have an Instagram. It is Sally deFries or sal.gals.
Sal.gals. I am Brett Merriman at Schmerriman, wherever you have a platform for that kind of stuff. That's Randall Trimbacki at Randy Trimbacki. Find his TikToks and all that kind of stuff. I'm taking Randy to dinner tomorrow. You know this, Sal?
Where are y'all going?
Carve.
What are y'all going to carve for?
Because I'm going to help him take down his bed.
Oh, okay. So this is like just your little thank
reward.
You reward.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-reward? Because you haven't done it yet. When's it happening?
Tomorrow.
Oh, so it's happening and then you're going to carve.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought this was happening Saturday. Okay. Got it. Cool. Great.
And knock on wood, we'll see y'all next week.
Hopefully so. Bye.